All right. Now we're gonna go back to TikTok and take all these controls off. I don't need none of this stuff. Thank you, sir. Scene and source. There we go. Yeah, open that up. And we're gonna mute this. Yes. 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 We're gonna mute this too. Yeah. 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 Yes, sir. Haha. I got this shit to fuck up. Go live. Let me see. No. WWE live. 2K25 live. And let's do this. Oh, yes. Yes, sir.
Who said that beating Roman Reigns is crucial to his story, pivotal to accomplishing his dream.
Well, Cody could not have picked a bigger target, and Roman does not take kindly to being targeted. He sees Cody as just another annoyance to be swatted away.
Roman Reigns is at the absolute top of his game, so why shouldn't he think that? Cody decided to pick a fight with the biggest dog in the yard. Now they're here to settle this once and for all.
Goes for a headlock.
Top wrist lock applied.
Getting out and now locking in the side headlock. Oh! Bruising up. He's really trying to sneak this win early.
Only getting one out of that pin.
Still too fresh to stay down.
High crotch locked in. Boom, teardrop suplex.
Tear him up.
Highly effective.
And more to come.
Sorry, Cody.
Oof.
But this is where you become a man.
You have to fight with all you have to stay alive after that attack.
And Cody Rhodes reverses.
Ooh.
Locking up with one another. Taking control with the waistlock. Able to escape and down into a headlock. Caught with a punch. Oh! Closed fist connects. Reigns just imposing his will right now. Reigns isn't giving Cody any breathing room.
Hit with the knee.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is
It's
going to
good.
take more strength than he has left. A lift-up powerbomb. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to. Oh, my Lord! Oh, my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. He's definitely been worn down a little. Roman turning up the pressure and the heat there. Love it or hate it, there's a certain toughness that's brought out in no DQ matches.
Yeah, no DQ matches can really test just how much a superstar can take. Sometimes it's even more than they expected. For certain superstars, it may unlock a new part of their personality.
Time to go to school.
Figure 4 leg lock applied.
And
Fighting with everything he's got, and he breaks out of the figure 4.
Wow, chops.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This ends now.
Reigns got all of it.
Neckbreaker position, but look at this power prying their way out.
And delivers a neckbreaker of their own.
What a counter! Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. At this stage, the damage is really mounted.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
And they just toss them aside. Punch after punch after punch. And Reigns got turned around there. Springboard drop kick. For the win. Kick out just before 2.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. Fought back with a punch.
Cody Rhodes hooks his opponent.
There's Crossroads.
That could finish off Roman. Here's the pin. Only 2?
Reigns kicks out at 2 9/10. The Tribal Chief stays alive.
You gotta wonder what more Cody has to do to put him away here. One step ahead there. Oh no! Someone call the orthodontist. Into a backbreaker. And Reigns got clobbered by that move.
As deep as this match has gone, it's not bad shape to be in. Run! He's got his head no stick. Reigns averts the attack. And I think, oh yeah, Cody is bleeding.
And that was an efficient form of offense for that move.
Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
Come on, this has got way too far. Stop this already. And now Rhodes can't stop this momentum. Yeah, Cody's having trouble fighting back.
Ooh, man, what a hit.
And hold on, are we looking at the prelude to the end of it all?
An exceptional showing so far for both Reigns and Rhodes.
This is what an instant classic looks like. Oof! A right hand stops it. Big boot.
Here comes Reigns. Spear.
Reigns put his stamp on this one. Roman Reigns locked and loaded in the corner. Launches into the air with a Superman punch. If anyone...
Reigns sizing up the target.
Nice.
That's it. No way to endure that again.
Oh, going right into the pin.
2. An exhausting
Crazy.
victory, but a win nonetheless. Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
Let's go. That was
Battle we
intense.
just witnessed. Roman Reigns
Wow.
made Cody Rhodes pay. There was no obstacle Roman couldn't overcome.
This did not end the way Cody Rhodes planned. Now Cody has to pick up the pieces and find a way to recover.
That was crazy. Wow. That was like intense, yo. Wow. I'm gonna switch it up. Let's do some undisputed, y'all. I'm gonna switch up games back and forth here and there, and then we're gonna create some matches, depending on the mode, and hopefully we get some good dope matches in here. We need some background music for sure. This can't be like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a great game. You should definitely get this game. Let's go with an online fight. See what it does. See what it do. I got my butt whipped in the last game I was online. And then I won 2 more fights after that. I didn't stream me like a douche. Speaking of,
that's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we give it a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rates heavy. Got the
I'm gonna put this on my other
I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated.
On my TikTok, stuff like that.
Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, moving like a hitman.
I'll try those 4. I like Sugar Ray Robinson. He's really good. Roy Jones Jr. is good. Saul Alvarez, a little bit slow, but he hits hard. But I could be wrong. I think the fastest one out of all these 4, obviously, is Sugar Ray Robinson. Sure. Roy Jones Jr. not so much fast. I don't know how to rate him that good because I don't know how to use him. But he ain't faster than Sugar Ray Robinson for sure. Let's see who they give me here. Because I don't know. Oh, they got Josh Taylor and I'm 10-10. Woo!
Who could forget what happened here May 18th,
Yeah,
2024?
Tyson
Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight title. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasures.
For some weird reason here,
Teofimo Lopez, the national gold glove champion in 2015, and at 23 years old, became the youngest undisputed champion of the 4-belt era.
He was tough. He had no defense, but because he had long reach, he made it very difficult for him to get inside.
Tornado, Josh Taylor, one of the most aggressive.
But I know what to do for the next one. I learned something from
this
that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, in the United States, an electrifying 2-division champion of the world known as the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez. Fighting out of the blue corner, a boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting, undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that pack. The atmosphere is really...
These 2 fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. And he misses with that jab. How about that time counter shot? We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Caution is being thrown to the wind. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez.
It ain't gonna
in
be
that
that
matchup.
easy,
Well,
buddy.
this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching. A perfect counter lands. Nice exchange here from both men. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attacks. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just misses with that jab. They exchange punches. That punch is beginning to take its toll. The straight right just misses. These two were made for each other. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Leaves a knock.
Let's get it started in round three. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter. Miss with that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Caution being thrown to the wind. Throws the jab and doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. On to the fourth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And the takeover's in some big trouble now. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Misses with the jab. Blistering hand speed from... Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit.
He threw the towel. Woo!
Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy,
Get the
but
fuck
those are
outta
the
here.
rules.
You got a lot of work on, bro. You just got schooled. That's right. Bro, he wasn't gonna do jack. You had my head hurting for a little bit, but I had total confidence I was whipping your ass. Wow. Give me those cookies. Goodbye. Thank you. Wow, what an ass whipping. I was giving it to him, bro. He gave up. Wow. Didn't want that beef. Wow. Woo! That was crazy. I'm gonna use Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. Let's see what we could do, like... Nah, not there. Let's get someone big. Let's go. Wow, I can't believe I just whipped his ass. Wow. And I got it live. I could look at it.
I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. I can't believe it. That was nuts.
And yet...
That was nuts.
This bout is scheduled.
All the seats have been... Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years.
I got it
the
on
trilogy
pro.
with Muhammad Ali. His fights against George Foreman. Nice slip to avoid the jab. The straight right just misses. Frazier shocked Muhammad Ali in their first fight, but then, of course, Ali came back and won their second and third fights. Can Frazier equal things up here in this one?
This is called Fight of the Century. We've got to find a name for it. We've got to make it special. Fight of the ages, fight of the planets, fight of the gods, the boxing gods. That's it, the fight of the gods. This is that fight.
So far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Hit him with a left jab. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Straight right just misses. to slow down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there was no...
That was bad.
And there's the bell for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Nice counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is... Did you see that? Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? How is Frazier still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has... On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
His stamina is off the charts. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
You have got longer arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep him out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the chest, use the reach, and use that endless shot power.
That uppercut doesn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round.
I like that. I'm happy.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Nobody. Whoa, wait a minute. There's no way Frazier survives this. Good defense from Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That counter shot lands. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight right just misses. They block the jab. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that? There's the bell for round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
The straight right just misses. for that jab. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket them.
Every time, big shot, and down goes Ali, and he dropped him. The perfect snap.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. And look, here we go. It's round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
They miss with the jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? And as we see it again in slow motion,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That hook was off target. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Let's see how the game... Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The straight right just misses. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Frazier finally answering back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? And there's the bell for round 9. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab doesn't score. Trying to fight his way back into this. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in. And there's the bell for round 10. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He blocks the jab. Hold that thought! Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Defense is not an option for these two. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle.
There's the bell to start round 11. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. There's a counter shot. And he misses with that jab. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot guess that if you prepared right.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. Catch and shoot. The right hook misses. Perfect counter shot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Good counter punch. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He missed with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure.
Boxed him. He knocked me out twice. Wow. Sorry, buddy. Maybe next time. That was a pretty cool match. What y'all think of that match, y'all? I was scared as shit. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.